And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. They've got Scotty Barnes. Malik Monk is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Harper in at the small forward position. And for the Wizards, they've got Whitmore. Davis out there with Sarr. Then there's Johnson. And it's Young in at the point.
When Davis goes to the rim full force, he punishes a defense.
Pass to Harper. Monk for three. Pure from three-point range. All right, Tim, when you look around the league and you see teams overachieving, what's behind that typically?
Yeah, Brian, typically when you see something like that, it's because a couple of role players have gotten off to a really hot start. The question is, can those guys sustain that over the long term? If that's the case, then that team could take a leap forward.
Rejected by Barnes. Pass to Harper. Fires for three. And again, Toronto with a triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Sarr. Johnson on the wing. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
At almost 7 feet tall, you got to push Sabonis farther away. When you don't, he just dunks it with ease.
Pass to Sarr. Outside Whitmore. Outside Young. Here's Sarr. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Young from long range. Counted from distance.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Now Young with a steal. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Young's got 6 points.
Well, all options are available for this offense when Trae Young has the ball in the open floor.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Toronto shooting their first shot. Shots from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the Raptors.
The first one falls. So both teams changing it up here. And so he makes both from the line.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Wizards head coach had a few moments to share with me. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Pass to Riley. Back to Young. Uncovered. And again, it's Washington. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
And legs over the next few years, the Wizards undertaking an $800 million renovation of their home arena.
Yeah, B.A., this venue's almost 30 years old. I was making threes in this building. So some changes are welcome, including expanded training facilities, locker rooms, and improving fan access and amenities.
Davis hits.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
And Toronto calls time here.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
Looking at who's out there now for Toronto. Mamakelashvili's checked in for Barnes. Brown comes in for Monk. And it's Peyton Pritchard in for Jamal Murray.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy basket.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Wizards.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
Raptors trail by 3. From deep three-point land. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Brown. Toronto passing it around. Mamukelashvili sinks it from distance. Mamukelashvili's got 5 now.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And Coach must have had a really good look at this one. He called a coach's challenge for the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of this call than the official. It's really just a matter of where the action takes place on the court.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an obvious mistake on this call, you almost have to challenge. No matter when it comes in the game, you don't want to surrender any possession. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
Here's Russell, and he buries his first look.
No hesitation from Russell. I like seeing him make quick decisions and take these shots.
Right wing. Here's Mamukelashvili. Gets the 3 ball to go. Give him 8.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
To the paint. Here's Champagny, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Out left to the wing. Here's Mamukelashvili, and the Raptors another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Washington. Got a piece of it. Pritchard with a steal. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot is good by Mamukelashvili.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this.
Sars checked in for Washington. Whitmore comes in for Champagny. Toronto also changing it up. Shireman comes in for Biyombo, and it's Walter in for Brown. That shot wide open. Sar's got his second basket of the night.
There's still a developing part of Sar's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Here's Whitmore. And Washington again with the bucket.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
That's tipped. Stolen by Russell. That shot missing. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Washington. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Domantas Sabonis, Jamal Murray out there with Walter, and it's Mamukelashvili in its power forward. Pass to Sar, and finished off by Sar.
Yeah, easy enough for the 7-footer. Sar bringing the house down.
A tremendously mobile 7-footer. Great defensive upside, 10 for Alex Sar.
And he's still working on his offensive game, B.A., but he has the potential to be a disruptive defensive force with his length and agility.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Washington.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Man, a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, the big man playing big. Davis forcing the issue in the paint.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Barnes comes in for Mamukelashvili. And it's Monk in for Walter. And the basket by Shireman.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Davis, the pass to Young. The 3 ball is good from Young.
These are exactly the type of looks this team wants from Young. he will feel confident shooting off the catch in that area.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Wizards. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Toronto Raptors. On Sunday, they'll be facing Al Horford and the Golden State Warriors.